Jam. Toon Jam.
Hello and welcome to Toon Jam. I am Matt.
And I'm J-Man.
And today we are continuing our comparison series. And we are talking about Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles after last week's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. You know, the 80s one. So we're leaping forward to present day. Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, or Rise of, as I might just now call it, or Rise of the TMNT, or TMNT 2018 is also known as. So I'll just call it the new one. It's an American 2D animated television series based on the fictional ninja team of the original series. The series debuted on November 17th, 2018. And the first 5 episodes of the series were released online the same day, so that you could watch them all consecutively and get, you know, the initial origins, I guess. It was made by Nickelodeon, as the previous series was. They now own the rights to it. And it is a reimagined sort of earlier days of the Ninja Turtles. I don't know how you can get earlier days, but it's definitely, I would say, the most dramatically different version that they've created so far. So it's definitely been updated for a modern audience. Just as an example, each turtle now is a specific turtle. So what I mean by that is Raphael is an alligator snapping turtle. Leonardo is a red-eared slider. Mikey is an ornate box turtle, and Donatello is a spiny soft-shelled turtle. There
wow.
You go, a bit of background information for you. April is now a teenage girl as well, and is black instead of her usual white ginger appearance. Yeah. She's not a news reporter, as far as I'm aware. I didn't see her doing any news. She just sort of is another turtle, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah.
Like fully just. But they did that in the sort of last series as well, didn't they?
Yeah.
So April's changed quite a lot over the span of the different versions anyway. The main villain is Baron Draxel, who is voiced by John Cena. Fun fact. And not Shredder, though Shredder is in it. Yeah, he is very different. He's more like a monster. So I don't know. Obviously, we only watched 1 episode, so it's hard to get a lot. It was only they come in. There's some episodes are 20 minutes, some are 11 minutes. It's just been renewed for, well, it's just running a second series. And fun fact, Rob Paulson, who was featured in 2 versions of the Ninja Turtles, originally voicing Raphael, and in the last version, the 2012 version as it's known, was Donatello. That's right, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right.
So Raphael Donatello. He will now serve as the voice director on this show, or does serve as the voice director.
Yeah.
So
I thought he did a voice. I thought I saw him in the credits as a.
Oh, I think he is in it as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not like a main.
Yeah.
Character.
Can't stay away. Paulson just can't stay away. Man.
Loves the turtles.
Loves them turtles.
Like break, I guess. So yeah, it's got quite a. There's a lot of well-known actors. As like. They're not necessarily like super famous or anything, but there's a lot of people like. So in this episode, you've got obviously John Cena.
Yeah.
What's his name? Reese Darby.
Yeah.
And
Ben Schwartz somewhere as well.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's also has people like Chelsea Peretti, Chelsea Peretti appears in it
Yeah.
at some point. Tom Kenny, obviously
Nice.
one voice actor, so not that surprising, but still pretty cool.
Yeah.
Lena Headey.
Nice.
There's loads. I mean, I'm literally just scrolling through a list and picking out any that I noticed, but there'll be more that other people don't, that other people know and I don't. So it's, I would say, semi-star-studded, which often they are nowadays.
Yeah.
But I think the reason it's so different is I'd say the way it's sort of it's far more fast-paced and sillier.
Yeah.
And it does have that. It's that same thing that sort of Thundercats did, but turned up to 11.
Yeah.
Almost. With it's got that sort of more silly humour. It's the Teen Titans Go effect, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
But definitely a different version.
And to be fair, art-wise as well, it's quite dramatically different that way, isn't it? Like,
yeah, definitely.
They all look very different.
Yeah.
Than they did before, especially from the 80s version. So.
Oh yeah, because they look so different from each other.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, and they made quite a few differences in the characters in this. So I think Raphael is the leader.
Right.
And Donatello is supposed to be like the cool one.
How strange.
Yeah. And then the idea is that I don't know, like, it seems like Leonardo is quite silly in it.
Yeah.
And we didn't really see much of Mikey in the episode we watched.
No.
But it just seems like those two are pretty much the same character. It's just one's even stupider than the other. From what I gathered.
Yeah. So they've really mixed it up for this one. They've really decided to shake the pot and just.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, as people that you've got to take away your, as with all the others, you've got to take away your initial knowledge of the Turtles and be open-minded if you're going to visit this. I don't know. I don't really know how I felt about it. It's a struggle because it was so different.
Yeah.
And it felt like some of the stuff it's like you say, they're shaking the pot, but almost for like they were just doing it for effect.
Yeah.
Like they're not, because obviously they're making a full series of it, but it was just like they were like, let's just change it, let's make it completely new. I don't, character-wise, I don't think that they had like the perfect formula for 4 characters.
Yeah. It is the archetype, isn't it? Like, Turtles just works for everything.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, it goes way beyond. It goes like hundreds of years. This archetype that they used for it, but I don't know what. I don't really know as it works that well. Changing it.
No, it doesn't seem like that's definitely not the broken part of the show, is it? Like, their dynamic.
And I feel a bit like it ruins sort of the layers of it. Like everyone just seems stupid.
Yeah, I couldn't tell anyone apart, to be honest. I mean, if they weren't color coded, I'd have really struggled.
Well, you got to wonder, don't you? Is that why they are so dramatically different in appearance?
Yeah, so you can tell them apart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it was like it's basically now. Raphael is a bit of a steg, big guy leader.
Yeah.
Donatello is, well, apparently the cool one, but it's still got loads of gadgets, but ridiculous, amount of gadgets. Like, I'm pretty sure even his staff is a gadget.
Yeah.
And then it seems like Leonardo is a, smart ass, wise guy, and Michelangelo's just thick. I think that's the new sort of formula.
That's the new dynamic, yeah.
but it seems like, because they've obviously put April in more, it almost seems like they're having to sort of subsidize a bit.
Yeah.
But like you can't have all four characters in one episode, it feels like.
Yeah.
So I've seen 2 episodes. The one we watched, which was about some like a worm and a hippo that are like roommates.
Yeah.
And then I've watched one that was just about Donatello.
Right.
And like I was hoping that watching another one might change my mind about it a little bit, but I just struggled to get on with it.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's just nostalgia, because I've seen so many versions of it.
Yeah.
And I've liked all of them so far.
Yeah, like you liked the last Nickelodeon one as well, didn't you?
The last one was it was great. The one before was really good as well. I've never had a problem with any of them.
Yeah.
I think the last one just had the perfect blend, didn't it?
Yeah, it was a really nice mix.
Because I mean, you look over so there's the first one, which is pretty goofy.
Yeah.
But it's the original. The second one was like quite dark, wasn't it? Not super dark, but
definitely darker than how they started off.
Kind of had a similar feel to Jackie Chan.
Yeah.
Like almost looked more realistic. The third one it has that like light-hearted humour, but moments of seriousness in it. Whereas this one's just all out zany.
Yeah.
And sort of it's very in your face, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's strange. I don't know.
Yeah, it does feel odd because it's like, I think the fact that it's sort of like at night and there's some sort of weird supervillain going on, like, is like the only thing that sort of stops it from being entirely just all light and fairy. Like it just could be Adventure Time if they were instead of New York, they were just on hills, grassy hills.
Yeah.
Like it could easily be that show, because it's just nothing but just gags and them like pranking on each other and just like fast talking and
it's just like that. It's like that. I don't know. It's like they're constantly just throwing images at you.
Yeah.
And it's strung it together. It's weird. I mean, what about the voice acting?
Yeah. Well, I mean, like the 2 characters in this, I think, were probably like they stole the show compared to like the actual Turtles.
Yeah.
So who was the worm voiced by? I can't remember who that was, but
he's a well-known guy. He's in Community. You know, the guy that teaches about life.
Oh yeah.
He's the day.
Yeah.
I can't remember his name.
The young guy. Yeah, he's pretty funny.
Yeah.
So he was pretty good. He was like he sort of kept switching between like trying to be a sort of standard sort of news like upmarket news reporter kind of guy, being a bit zany.
One of them's a magician and one of them's a newsreader, and they've clearly both been affected by the ooze or whatever it is in this. So the newsreader's a worm.
Yeah.
And the magician's a hippo.
That's it.
And they've been in it before. There's a bit of sort of I didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
To it.
Yeah. I didn't. We kind of threw ourselves in on this one, but it was. But yeah, they were pretty fun. Like they sort of seem to embody the characters pretty well. Whereas like, I mean, like April just seemed like generic teen, and then the Turtles again were just like, I was kind of. I mean, obviously they've got different voices, but it was just that I think the sort of, because they're all trying to be funny. It's sort of the delivery is always felt very similar.
Yeah,
like they could have been anyone.
What's funny is
one guy just doing 4 different voices, like the same expression. But
it's like it's like the funny thing about Ninja Turtles is it's always been about working as a team. That's the overall. Every Turtle series is like you need to work as a team to win this. It's not. It's about working together, not working on your own. And they don't gel as a team, like comedy wise.
Yeah, not all.
It's like you could all their lines. It does feel like you could put for any one of their characters.
Yeah.
And it like the only difference, like you say, is how the voice actor deals with it.
Mm.
And kudos to them.
Yeah.
For doing that as best they can. But I guess it's a, and I think this suffers from having 2 short episodes.
Yeah.
Almost, because I can't believe I'm saying this. Obviously, we like a short episode, but it felt like too much going on.
Yeah.
In that 10 minutes.
It's very very hard to keep up with it almost.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, shall we move on to the mystery of of ratings?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Hello and welcome to the audition for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So
yeah. Thank you for having me. It is an honour. I've always loved the show.
Oh, that's great. It's always good to have a fan on board. And today we're going through the Turtles' voices initially. So what we really want to hear is their individuality through each one of these performances. So we're going to be starting with Leonardo. Leonardo, originally the leader of the group, as you know, I'm sure. So we just want to hear his direction and his power in his voice. So let's see what you can do with that.
Okay. So Leonardo. Cowabunga, dude!
Great, that's fantastic. That's fantastic. And then maybe we'll go for Raphael next. So he's the rebel. He's usually a lot angrier. So if we feel that fire and the ferocity in his voice, let's see what you've got for that one.
Okay. Cowabunga, dude!
That's great. That's great. And Donatello. So we want a bit more intelligence, a bit more brain behind this one. He's pondering, he's thinking, he's planning gadgets. Let's see how you do that one.
Cowabunga, dude!
Yes, that's right on the money for that one. And finally, Michelangelo. He's the prankster. It's playtime. I'm not sure if this is going to be hard to pull off, so let's see what you've got for Mikey.
Okay, Mikey. Okay. Cowabunga, dude!
Wow. They were great. I don't know if how would you be for doing Splinter maybe?
I can definitely give that a go. I'm a big fan of the show, so I feel like I can channel any of them by now, so I can give it a go.
Yeah. Let's see Splinter. Let's feel his wisdom. He's the guiding voice of the Turtles. So let's see what you've got for that. Let's see what you can do.
Cowabunga, dude!
Wow. That's taken me off guard a little bit.
Oh, thank you.
And I mean, to be fair, let's see if let's try something a little bit different. And April O'Neil. So in this one, she's a young African American girl in the city streets. How do you think you'd be able to handle something like that? Is that something you can do?
I'm happy to give it a go. But whatever you'd like me to do, I'll go for it.
Yeah, so this scene, it's her birthday, but she feels like she's got a birthday curse. She's trying to explain this to the Turtles, so we want to feel that kind of oppression, but also a little bit of the teenage energy as well. So and remember, she's a young girl this time, so she's not a mutant rat, she's not a mutant turtle. Yeah. Let's mix it up, let's have something a bit varied. Let's see what you've got for this one.
Okay, can I just, so she's at a birthday party, is this, or?
She's it's her birthday. She's on her way. They're trying to give her a little treat.
Okay.
Yeah. So she's going to take the frame on this one. So
she's not really aware necessarily what's going on around her.
No.
She's kind of a surprise, but she knows it's coming, sort of thing.
That's right. That's right. That's perfect. Okay. Yeah. Let's see what you've got for that one.
Cowabunga, dude.
wow, incredible.
Oh, thank you. Okay, so this is our ratings round. You may already know what we do here at Toon Jam, but I will run through them anyway. So we have a 3-point rating system. It is thumbs up, the Ninja Turtles in general, thumbs down, the art choice for Master Splinter in this series, and shaky middle, the overall idea. So thumbs up, good, thumbs down, bad, shaky middle. I'm not entirely sure how I feel. So, Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
Your thoughts?
Well, they clearly wanted to do a dramatic change here, and it's obvious by stepping in. It's like, oh, I thought I was coming into the Turtles. What is this? I mean, some of it seems like they're ticking boxes, like changing April's race seems unnecessary, really, because I mean, like, the character is just like whatever. If they haven't really changed it from the last one, it's like, oh, does that really make a difference or not? I don't know. It's always iffy with that kind of stuff. But
yeah.
And then as far as the Turtles go, the people that you tune in to see, it's like they've all kind of been amalgamated into one. I mean, despite having, the different species, because as we all know, this is the one place that all the absolute turtle freaks go, and this is their show, or the or the turtle scientists. This is their #1 cartoon, so you can see why they've catered to that audience.
The specifics are so important.
So that's what they've been calling out for decades now. It's just like, can we get more specific on the species of the turtles, please?
Because I'm not happy that
Yeah.
Raphael doesn't look like a brick.
Which they've finally ticked that box, so fair play to them on that front. But I mean, as far as the show goes, it's the characters aren't particularly, like, it just seems like I don't really know what they were trying to do, but I don't feel like, if this is exactly what they wanted to pull off, then well done. But it doesn't seem like an iteration of the Turtles that sort of needed to happen, or one that was that's sort of familiar enough to the audience. I don't really know what it was trying to be, other than fast paced and way goofier.
Yeah, I think it is trying to appeal to a younger audience, I think.
Yeah, and I mean, the thing is, Turtles are pretty goofy anyway, so it's like it's not one that you really needed to turn up to 11, I don't think. The action was good. It was, because it was fast paced, so it was like, oh, it's all going on. So I mean, it has that, and difference. It's very different. Like, they did take some risks on some stuff. Whether they worked or not is arguable, but it's always good to switch it up. But I don't think I would sit and watch more of Rise of the Ninja Turtles, knowing that there are other versions out there that I prefer. So
yeah,
I think it's always going to have that against it, really. So for me, it's going to be a thumbs down on this one.
Boy,
thumbs down.
I think the best way to describe Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is like putting your headphones on, listening to a song you like you really like this song, pressing play, but then forgetting that you had the volume on full. And it like is off, and you're like, oh! And it don't matter what's playing.
Yeah.
It's way too loud.
Yeah.
And I feel like this show is too loud.
It really is, yeah.
It's just, I don't know. It felt relentless, but not in a good way.
No.
It was just too much. You're just like, I'm not even focusing, because I don't know. Maybe if you watch it from the start and you know who all the characters are. You can get over things like I can get change the characters, switch them around, fair enough. If you want to do that, you're going to do that, and like I always say, there's going to be another version, and the other ones still exist. It's not the end of the world. No. But my problem isn't that they've changed the characters, it's that they've changed them to pretty much the same character, minor differences, and they don't gel. It just doesn't feel like they're doing anything. I don't know. There's a certain, it's messy.
Yeah, it is messy.
Because even like you compare this to Teen Titans Go, and there's a sort of simplicity to Teen Titans Go that you can, you always feel like you know the characters.
Yeah.
It feels like there's space. I don't know if you get what I mean when I say that, but it feels like there's space to get to know the people. Yeah. Whereas in this, you just like, where's the room? I don't.
No.
Because they're trying to throw all these new characters at you as well.
Yeah.
It could be a toy thing.
Maybe.
It could be that they're chucking in as many characters as they can to sell as many toys as they can. Which is
the formula, I suppose. But.
And though we didn't talk about it, Splinter looks horrific. He is a hamster.
Yeah.
I don't understand that. But, whatever. Stuff like that doesn't bother me too much. You get used to it. It is more... I just didn't like the way it was presented to me. And I just didn't really... I couldn't get on board with it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I too am a thumbs down.
Oh, boy.
Any other version, I would probably give a thumbs up to.
Yeah.
Except for the new films. But give the, any other series, like cartoon series, I've enjoyed. It's just this one just didn't appeal to me. Again, it's weird because obviously a lot of the new ones we've visited have been that case where we haven't really got on with them. And I can't help but think, watching this series, that maybe one day the kids that watch these cartoons that we're like, will see new cartoons and be like, nah, we had the time for cartoons.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
that's
definitely.
Stupid.
It could just be the case that we have literally grown right out of the target audience for what people are animating for now, and so it's just all the stuff that they're really trying to lean into is stuff that we're just like, what?
Yeah.
Which is fair enough, but I mean, it doesn't exactly work like that because there are shows on now we do like, or I do like, so it can't be the fact that we've sort of aged overnight and now we're just too obsolete for the shows that are on at the minute.
Yeah.
So there must be something else at play there that's like, that they're doing and they're playing towards that's just off with us, I guess.
I mean, I guess you got to look at it like, how many shows have we watched from our era that are trash?
Yeah, that's true as well.
So, there's not every show is gonna.
No, not every show.
And a lot of those shows that we didn't like from our era were popular.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's
it's preference at the end of the day. I suppose.
And kids will watch most things.
Yeah, that's true.
So
yeah, that's very true. I think was there much pizza in this episode? I don't remember.
There was no pizza.
I mean, that is the biggest travesty in the whole show because Turtles pizza is sometimes it's not even it's not the focus of the animation. It's like a yellow triangle with like a red circle, a couple of red circles on it, but it makes you want pizza so bad.
It's the greatest advertisement for pizza ever made in history.
It really is.
And I'm amazed that no company got on board.
I know.
Early on, they couldn't do it now, but back in the day, how were they not eating Papa John's?
Oh man, that would have changed things. They're always you just want pizza when you see them tuck in because they've always got that stringy mozzarella and you're like, man. Oh
boy,
I want to get on board with that. No pizza in this episode. That was probably it. I think subliminally it was like, no.
That basically solidified 2 thumbs down. No pizza.
That's it. Bye.
Well, on that travesty note, that tragic note even, thank you for joining us. We hopefully will have some more cool comparisons for you. And obviously we're coming up to our 100th episode.
Oh boy.
Likely done in lockdown.
No doubt.
We shall see. I hope you're all keeping well. If you enjoyed our episode today, please feel free to rate and review us. It really helps us out. And share with your friends. If you think anyone will enjoy it, let them know. Otherwise, you can get in touch with us on the 3 pizzaless places of the internet: Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Toon Jam Pod. And please let us know, what you thought. Maybe you love it. Maybe you agreed. We are happy to hear, and when we know that we are not always right. So let us know. Otherwise, until next time, you stay cheesy.
Hey everyone, thank you for listening. If you want to help the show keep going, you can be extra jammy by heading over to our Patreon page at patreon.com/toonjampod. Here you can get a shout out on the show or unlock bonus episodes. Ratings and reviews anywhere you listen to the podcast also really help us out. So thank you, and stay jammy.